Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope you all enjoy the video. If you do, be sure to leave a like, a comment with your favorite part, and consider also subscribing for more daily content. We're here along the ACS server with the JZX90. So this is the second time back on, second try at this video since getting back from vacation. The first try we didn't really get any tandeming, didn't really talk at all, so we're really going to be trying to get this video recorded much better than the first try, hopefully. Not so far we're getting more tandems already. We've already got more tandems than the entire first try, so this is going well so far. Oh Lord, having some troubles with the steering and the pedals. First time, well at this point, second time driving, but the first time was only a few minutes after getting home, and didn't really go well, so I would say this is really... And the reset isn't working. Alrighty. Reset button is working. Back into the tandems. Let's get it. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we do here. This vacation was quite a bit of fun. Went out to Mexico for 2 weeks. Last time it was only a week, and at the end of the vacation we felt like we needed more time. This time, I think it was 3 years ago, so 3 years of saving, and we were able to go for 2 weeks. Absolutely amazing. Stayed out in an Airbnb in a small town called Bucerias out in Nayarit. Had a great time. Myself, my mom, my stepdad, my little brother, and his best friend. All 5 of us. We took a connecting flight from Toronto to Montreal, and then from Montreal back past Toronto to Mexico. It was an absolute hell of a travel day. But it was totally worth it. Oh man. Oh, I was trying to see if we could go all the way around and get back in the back of the train, but realized that would not work so well. Let's just do this. There we go. And not only was our travel day there kind of crazy, but our travel day back was quite intense as well. We tried to get a taxi. He said he gave us one price and said he could fit all 5 of us. And then 20 minutes before, it was like 10 minutes before we were ready to go, he said that he could only fit 4 of us, and that we would have to pay another like 200 pesos for another taxi, and only one of us could go in that taxi. Kind of weird. Kind of sketchy. What the heck? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Not sure why that happened. And so we ended up just going down to the taxi stand, like 5-minute walk away, and got a taxi there for all 5 of us for the same price as the original taxi. Like, I'm not sure what the guy was thinking, but oh, S13 bumped the 180 and then we bumped him as they slowed down. Alrighty. Oh, 180, man. He didn't reset. Damn it. Spins out and just stays there. What a guy. They're coming around the start. Beautiful, right in the pocket, just like the S13 did. I just haven't done it in 2 weeks, holy. Now, on the way into the country, the airport was kind of stressful on the way in, but on the way out, no issues, just got through. It was really early when we got there, and we were all tired, and so the security thought it would be fun to just make fun and make all sorts of jokes about us being tired, and they were complaining about whatever, and it was a whole just kerfuffle. They were just really freaking annoying. Security the night we got there. I've been on travels every few years since I was 5 years old. I've never had any issues with security other than this one time. It was just, it was like 3 a.m. We're all passing out and just want to finish this last checkpoint, and I'm not even sure what they were talking about. They were talking Spanish. And I don't even know Spanish, man. Like, what are you talking to me in Spanish for? You know I'm not Spanish. I'm speaking English to my family. You hear me speaking English, and then you start having a conversation with me in Spanish. And when I didn't even realize at first that they were talking to me, obviously. And then they started getting mad at me because I didn't listen to them or acknowledge them or something. And then they were making jokes about it, and I was like, what? Like, what are you even saying? What do you, like, you know, it was such a weird experience. Not very fun. Like, I already have social anxiety. Don't like being around tons of people, and now I'm freaking passing out, and I've got these guards getting mad at me about, I don't even know, I'm just walking through the line like everyone else. And then they just start laughing out of nowhere. Like, clearly they're just trying to mess around, but like, it's 3 a.m. I've just had 24 hours of travel. Leave me alone. Oh my. But as we got to the Airbnb, it like, the mood really quickly changed after that, because we get in a taxi, and the taxi guy is just absolutely amazing. And we get into town, and everyone goes to bed except for me and my stepdad, and we immediately just go walk around the streets of Bucerias, because we've been there before, right? We know the town a little bit, and so we just go around and find a pizza spot and play a game of pool, have some pizza. It was awesome. Oh, beautiful. And basically every night we all grab dinner we would grab dinner somewhere near the beach and watch the sunset, and got all sorts of pictures of the sunset. I absolutely love it. I love Mexico. I can't wait to go back. It was a really weird feeling this time. I felt like it became home when I was there. Everyone there, I fit in very well with the people. Everyone was just happy all the time, and we just got along so well, had a lot of fun. I actually ended up going on a date with some random girl. Not random at this point though. And it's pretty awesome. Not gonna give any not going into that, but got to watch the fireworks, and they were shooting fireworks from a pirate ship. Like, what the hell? And apparently it's like some nightly thing, or every couple nights or something like that. And we were lucky to see it, or maybe it's every night, I don't even know, but it's freaking awesome. I'm assuming it's a nightly thing. It's out in Puerto Vallarta. They're along the Malecon, the pier, or whatever you want to call it, the walkway, the boardwalk. I had multiple names for it while out there. It's from my understanding, it's like the gay area of Mexico. It's very friendly to the gay people, so there's a lot of, like, all the bars are gay friendly and whatnot. Everyone is super happy, super nice, and it's you don't feel like you're being it's not like, it doesn't feel any different than anywhere else. It's just a very nice and safe area. It's not rainbows everywhere or whatnot. They're not trying to force you to be open to that. They're just, that's where they're able to be and feel safe. It's freaking beautiful. It's an awesome area. Highly suggest anyone go out there, check it out. Now obviously we didn't stay in an Airbnb there. I'm not sure how that would be. We're quiet people, so we stayed in an Airbnb in Bucerias, where it's basically, from my understanding, Bucerias is just a retirement community, really. It's where all the condos are sold to, like, people who are retiring and whatnot. And it's very nice, being built up as we speak. Some of the buildings that were being built up a couple years ago are now finished, and there's new ones being started. It's awesome to see. But it is kind of sad to see that some of these new condos are being built up so tall that they take away the view from all the residents who already live there. Like, all these residents have the same height of homes, and they all have a roof that gives them an ocean view. And now they have these people building condos on the ocean, blocking all of their views, and it's pretty disappointing to see the rich people go into such a nice area and just try and ruin it for themselves. It's ridiculous, honestly. In a few years, in what, 5-10 years, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole front is just condos. Won't really have much of a view from the rest of the town anymore. It's gonna be quite different. Right now is, I feel like the next few years are the last few years to go there and get the same view. It's about to change. Just like in most areas have built up quite a bit. We also went out to Sayulita. I love it out there. We went out there a couple times, and I didn't end up trying surfing this time. I wanted to. I actually ended up getting some back pills and trying to take some pills to help with the pain so that I could try and go surfing, but as the pills were starting to kick in and take away the pain, I started to feel sick, and so I wasn't really feeling like jumping in the water and going surfing at that point. Spent the next couple hours on the verge of being sick, and yeah, it wasn't a very fun night. So didn't end up being able to go surfing this time, but obviously, hopefully next time I go, if I go again, hopefully I go again, we'll be surfing that time. It was fun to see all the other people out there surfing, and they had a paddleboarding competition going on one day, and they had these huge paddle boards that could fit like 30 people, and they had to go out to a certain buoy and then go around the buoy and come back, right? Very simple. The problem is there's waves, and if you've got a team of people who know how to surf, well, they often end up winning because they're oh my. We had this one team, first place from the start all the way to the end, right? First place, and they were maybe 10 seconds away from winning, and the second place team was, oh my god, probably a minute away, and they caught the wave, and the wave took them to first place. They landed on the beach at the same time as the other people, and ended up running to the finish line first. It was it was absolutely beautiful. Everyone was standing up out of their chairs on the beach just cheering them on. Like, it was so awesome. Oh man, absolutely crazy. And we actually saw someone drowning. We unfortunately did not get in the water to save them. We thought they were just waving at people, but apparently they were drowning, and they were waving at us because they wanted help. So thankfully someone went out there, and one of the surfers was like, hey man, they're drowning, and then like ran out there and got them. And at the same time as a boat started to come in to get them, and so they got there around the same time. The guy was able to hold her up just enough, and then the boat arrived and got them both out. Well, the boat got her out of the water, took her all the way out past the line where they're able to now cross back and come back to the beach where it's safe for the boats to beach. And he just swam back. And then a few minutes later, I saved the fish. I was like, well, I might not have saved the person, but I'm not gonna let this fish die. And so yeah, we saved the puffer fish that ended up getting stranded on the beach because of the waves. It was the biggest puffer fish I've ever seen. I've seen quite a few at this point. I've seen probably, 10 or so puffer fish, and they're normally pretty small. This one was probably almost a foot long. Like, it was a big ass puffer fish compared to what I've seen. Normally they're only like a few inches long. So it was really awesome to see. And it was still alive. Normally they're just beached and dead. This one just got beached. We saw it happen, and a couple of us went over and immediately helped it get back in the water. Took a few tries, but we got it. And oh man, it was a ton of fun to try and get that thing in the water, because you have to be really careful about it with the little spines on it. Most people didn't want to help it. They were like, oh, don't help it, just let it die, it's too dangerous, it's too dangerous. Like, what? I just watched you guys save a person, but you're not gonna save an animal just because it's dangerous? Like, that was dangerous too. You just had one person swim out to save someone rather than all of us swim out to save them. I'm pretty sure that was pretty dangerous for that one guy to do. Like, oh my god. Why would you just let an animal suffer and die? Like, it just, oh my. I was like, no thank you. And this other guy there felt the same way about it. And so I grabbed my flip-flops and he grabbed a bag, and we were able to pick it up and put it in the bag and carry it out past the waves, and then grab it out of the bag. We tried to shake it out of the bag, but it kind of got stuck, so used the sandals to kind of scoop it out of there as well. We got it out of the bag into the water, swam away from it as fast as goddamn possible, because the waves kept pushing it back, right? So, like, at that point it was able to swim against it, but the waves were much smaller at this point. We brought it quite far out, but you never really know. You don't want to take a chance with it coming back at you. It is a wild animal, you never know. Had a ton of fun though. I can't even, like, the community there, man. Everyone is so nice. It is kind of, if you don't like to be bothered by people while you're trying to relax, right? Like by people trying to sell stuff, maybe not the best thing to do. You're basically constantly bombarded by people trying to sell you stuff, but you're just trying to make a living, right? Like, they're trying to feed their kids, so I don't really mind. You know, it's not like you gotta buy anything, right? We don't buy anything from them. We don't have the money to do that. We have the money for the vacation and a couple little souvenirs. Oh! But we don't have money to be buying something off each of those different people walking by. We were sitting down for dinner one day. Not dinner, breakfast, sorry. And it took about 40 minutes for our breakfast to come to us because, again, it's a retirement community. They're used to old people who just want to sit there and talk and take their whole day to eat breakfast, right? Like, it's honestly insane how they works. It's fucking, I can't sit there for 3 hours for breakfast, but all these old people, that's what they're doing. And so we don't often eat breakfast at all. Like, there's one place, Vicky's, on the main, on one of them. Oh, it's near a lot of the bars, right down by the water, and it's one street away from the water, so you're able to eat, and then right at the intersection there, you can go through a little alleyway, and it leads you straight onto the beach, and you can go for a walk along the beach. It was beautiful. Watch the sunrise over the water after eating your breakfast. Oh man, what a life. I wish everyone could experience it forever. Just, man. Oh, buddy, over-rotated. We played a lot of pool on this vacation at the one bar we like to go to. It's a quiet bar, not very much going on. It's normally just, it's got sports going on the TVs, it's got some quiet music, it's got one pool table, so there's only one group of people playing pool at a time. Not too much going on, but the food is really good. It's called Yo-Yo Mo's, and it's got the best pizza, it's got the best burgers, the best fries. It's insane. It's so good. We ate there for dinner basically every night. Like, anytime we ate anywhere else, we were disappointed with the food in comparison to this place. Like, this one place just makes such good food. It's insane. Oh, and we played so many games of pool. Pool every night. Got to teach my little brother some more about pool. His friend was playing with us as well. His friend is probably the worst player ever, but he has fun. I guess that's what matters, right? So, yeah, he can't seem to keep the ball on the table. But he still somehow gets stuff in the pockets even without keeping the balls on the table. So he's freaking doing something. For this video, I've also changed the decibel level for the video game, for the desktop audio in OBS. So I'm hoping that you guys can hear me some more rather than just the car. I did try and edit the first few clips that I put together, the first recording, but and it seems to work. The volume seems to be better, but I quickly realized how bad that recording was and that we needed to try again. Now, this probably isn't much better, but we've got quite a few tandems so far, and not only that, we've also gone around this track quite consistently at this point with no one leading us. So this has been beautiful. We've done quite a few lead runs, right? Like, not only have we been going with no one in front of us, but we've had people following us at times. So this has been absolutely great. Definitely made progress on our drifting in this video. Definitely made some progress. Happy with this. Hell yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, I hope you all have an amazing day. I hope you've all had a great weekend. The weekend for myself was pretty tired. I was just sleeping the whole time after traveling. So I'm recording this on Sunday afternoon before getting ready to go to bed again tonight. I've got to do this, go shopping, and then eat some food and go to bed. I'm freaking exhausted. Oh. I also got to do some stretching and exercising. I kind of fell out of my routine while on vacation, so I'm in a lot more pain. Again, I'm freaking stupid. But it's worth it. It's all worth it. Now we're grinding. We're back here. We're grinding away at these videos. Hopefully, in doing so, we can get this channel to grow. And I really hope that we can end up being sponsored by Toyota and Lexus at some point. Where did I get hit? It'd be cool to get sponsored by these companies and get help with the Lexus, get that thing going. I'd really like to build up the Lexus and get that drifting. It's just, with the mechanic telling me that I had this kind of leak and now the transmission's blown instead of the power steering, it's a pretty big crap hole right now. Don't really have the money to be doing that. It's not very financially wise. Being without work, I can't really afford to spend the little money I have. Like, there's a day here and there where I'm like, oh yeah, I could go to work again, and then the next day I can barely get out of bed, barely move, and I'm just struggling to get the video out. And it's like, who's gonna hire me for those 2 days once every couple weeks? I just, frig, man. I'm trying. Before the vacation, we were feeling better, and I was thinking, you know, hey, I'm feeling good most days. I might be able to get back into work, and now my back is all screwed. Hopefully, within a week or two, I'll feel better, and I'll be feeling like getting back into work again. Because, like, now that winter's almost over, it seems, right? At least everything's gone. All the snow is gone at this point. Hopefully we can have some sunnier days and have less depression going on. The gray really takes it out of me. The sun is really good for me, so I'm hoping we can I'm really hoping that this summer I can try and work, make some money, and maybe invest that into the channel. That way we can try and do something. I really just don't know at this point. I'm just hoping that these videos can work out soon, because I've got so many ideas. It's just not these days YouTube is not cheap. I wish I would have just kept going when I was young, rather than being discouraged. I didn't believe in myself back then. Now I do. I know that this year we're gonna make it. It's just a matter of time. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, everyone. Peace out. Thank you all so much for the love and support. And I'll see you all in the next one. Whoa.